Seductive manipulation tips. Oh, they'll get you right up in the New York Post if you're a woman, but if you're a man, that'll land you, your brother, your two assistants in a Romanian jail cell to rot for an indeterminate amount of time. What a wonderful time we live in, right? Oh, I'm an ex-Russian spy. My seductive manipulation tips can get you any man. Oh, I hate this with every fiber of my being. A Soviet-born ex-spy is sharing her top tips to seduce men after becoming an expert in honey trapping high-profile topics. Oh, I hate you ever so much. Actually, this is just women being women. Maybe she's just going to expose the game, man, because we got a couple of articles right here. We got this one, and then I got another one, mostly because I just want to see what the terrible information that the mainstream is feeding the modern-day individual when it comes to interacting with the other sex. Because I have an understanding of things. I'm pretty good with women. I'm pretty good with my life in general. I like to think that I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Otherwise, I'll go consult some experts who were also just provenly successful in said field. But hey, man, what kind of an individual would I be if I didn't come with an open mind to hear the words of a former KGB spy, I guess? No, she's Soviet-born, okay? And she's 37, so followed the Soviet Union in my birth year of 1990 or 1991, whatever. So yeah, she was definitely born in while the Soviet bloc was active, so can't fact check her on that. But I can fact check how real those titties are. Aliyah Rosa, that's not your name, 37, said that she can charm any member of the opposite sex and describes herself as a master manipulator. Well, if I heard that she was 37 and unless I could splash off, it would just be, well, nice talking to you. The real-life Red Sparrow, who was forced to flee Russia after falling for a drug dealer. I can seduce anybody, but I fell for a drug dealer. Women, am I right? Spent years being trained in her KGB-style art of seduction, persuasion, and neuro-linguistic programming. I was taught how to seduce any man fast and easy, including dangerous criminals. But you fell for a drug dealer, huh? Okay. Women just give terrible dating advice, bro. With Valentine's Day fast approaching, oh, this article is old. Rosa has shared 5 essential tips for women looking to bag their Mr. Right. Oh boy, so we're gonna get female dating advice from a successful manipulator? Well, again, I said that it was a woman giving this advice, so why should I be redundant? Okay, she's born in the Soviet bloc, but she looks vaguely Asian. Like, she's definitely not unattractive, and them titties are hilariously fake, but we'll see if she has any good tips, okay? Maybe she's exposing the game, or maybe she's just giving politically correct answers, and as always. First of all, if you want to seduce anyone, you should start with yourself. What? Love yourself, work. Oh my god. Politically correct bullshit. Absolutely garbage. Men will work on building yourself, your self-esteem, love yourself, because that's what every man wants. A strong, independent boss babe. Men will treat you the way they want to treat you. Men will treat you the way you treat yourself. That's just untrue. Guys love hoes. I don't think you're telling girls to be hoes, but if you're trying to seduce them, you should probably be doing that. But again, that wouldn't be a very good sister of you, comrade. Secondly, Rosa urged women not to focus too much on their external appearance. Yes, men don't fall in love with what they see. What terrible advice. Like, this is the absolute worst. Her worst. I'll get to the end before I give you some actual tips, because this is just hot garbage, man. I don't know what happened to your mind at altitude, but it's off. Okay, so Rosa urged women not to focus too much on their external appearance and not to seem too available to the men that they're hoping to attract. You got me in the first half. I got to admit it. But in the second half, that's actually decent. Because if you come too forward and you just, you come off with the air of ho-ness, and guys can tell. There are certain hotels that a girl has that just experienced cats who have been around the block a bit can just, smell on even the most self-purported successful seducers. Men don't care about looks as much as they care about your personality, charisma, and sexuality. You can tell this is a woman trying to talk to women, because that is the biggest lie that we've seen so far, outside of her saying that she's 37. She's older than 37. Come on now. Men don't care about your looks as much as they care about personality, charisma, and sexuality. Yes, because that's why there's filters on Pornhub for personality, charisma, and sexuality. Okay, well, there is for sexuality. Okay, you got me on that one, but there's little tabs for big tits and big asses, not for a big smile. And a big personality. That doesn't exist. Don't get plastic surgery unless you're doing it for yourself. Right, exactly, because you always want validation from yourself, right? That's how you know you look good. If you look in the mirror and it's like, damn, I look super good. That's why you get dressed, you put on all of that makeup and go to bed, right? Right? Yeah. So, unless you're doing it for yourself or go on diets or lose weight for someone else, no, you should just stay a fat mess because you feel great. Terrible advice. Go back to step 1 of these tips and use your personality to flirt and charm with a man you like. Again, you might be a wonderful lady, but if you are a hideous fat monstrosity, bro, tell your story walking. A little quicker because you could use with the exercise. She added, play to evolution. Men are hunters. Okay, is she actually going to get to something here, or is she just going to go ahead and obfuscate once again? If a woman is too available, she won't be as interesting in him. No, you're just going back to the one good point that you made. You're not making a new point here. And he won't appreciate you. Be his muse. Add a bit of mystery. That's actually decent advice. So far, what? You're the 1 for 4? Yeah, as you can see by these pictures that are here, obviously she's definitely displaying her long sense of humor and her photoshopped intellect. What are we doing here? Don't get plastic surgery. Don't get a facelift. Don't get veneers. Don't get a tit job. You have to do it for yourself. You don't do it because you're trying to be a master seducer. It's all cap. Thirdly, we're only on 3. Rosa urged women to use their targets appropriately. What do you mean here? Are you going to put them in your phone like so many women do in today's day and age? Oh, that guy? Oh, his name's Ted, but I have him down as food. I have this one down as a ride. I have this one down as a quick $20. Yeah, you don't want to expose that side of female nature now, do you? Don't waste time on men who will never change. Oh, really? That's why all of the women continue to just flock around to the minimum wage guys, the guys who actually never change. And that's why you guys definitely don't congregate around the VIP section. You know, the guys that had to dig it out the mud. No, good advice once again. Study your target and make him jump through some hoops. Yo, if you're actually trying to seduce high-value men, which is, I would imagine this is probably what you're trying to give the advice to, because you're talking to women in the hopes that they can achieve the man of their dreams. Make them jump through hoops. They're going to look at you and go, okay, fine. Yeah, you want me to jump through hoops? Yeah, but guess what? Your friend doesn't, so get your fat ass out the way. Test him. If he fails, don't expect that he will change in a year. It's better to appreciate your time and energy and move on than wait around for a bad target. Yo, this is terrible advice. Terrible advice. Find the guy that you like, figure out where you can fit in, make yourself indispensable. You don't have to have the fake tits. You don't have to have the facelift. You just got to not be fat. You just got to be friendly. You just got to be feminine, because that is so rare in today's day and age. The average woman in the United States is 5'3" to 5'5", somewhere in that area, and weighs 170 pounds. Can you do better than that? If you can do that, you're already ahead of 70% of women. Amazing. Amazing how low the bar is set right now. And she's giving you all of this terrible advice. I'll just make the man of your dreams hop through hoops. If he's actually that bad dude that you're looking to lock down, that you're looking to take seriously, yeah, he's got options. He's got options that aren't going to make him hop through hoops. So the beauty, I advised women to find a man who would share their interests. Oh, it's so bad that she's just never been in love before, because a woman who loves and admires and respects the man, she will start to take on the interests and hobbies he has. Have you ever had genuine burning desire with a partner? I've been fortunate enough to have that multiple times over. And while, yeah, I don't normally target empty vessels or anything like that, but, you know, my interests in women have run the gamut when it comes to how much life experience that they've had before. But it always seems to land on, oh, okay, well, what movie do you want to watch? Well, I've seen all these movies. It's like, okay, we're going to watch this one. I've never seen that before. You're going to like it. Women like a strong masculine frame. Haven't seen anything about that pop up before, but if you can hold that frame, if you can be that guy, your hobbies, your interests will become her hobbies and her interests. If you like sports lovers, go to sports games. If you like spiritual men, well, chances are they probably aren't into you. If you like business-oriented men, go to the VIP section. Have your tits out. Having mutual interest unites people and can build a solid foundation, but also means more targets to play within a smaller space. That's interesting. So far, this is just absolutely terrible advice. But yes, Mrs. Personality is more important than your looks. Really, really well on display. But if she on a yacht, well, we all know what that means. As she got. Oh my lord. What did she have to do to get on that sea-doo? Finally, once a woman has honed in on her target, you haven't really provided any sort of attraction triggers. But okay, you figured out your target, infiltrate the man's inner circle. Yo, this is going to be some terrible advice. This is going to be just trash stuff, bro. Because, again, if you're targeting high-value men, they orbit around other high-value men. So if you just want to be trying to play the field between your boys, one of those guys in that circle right there, if they're even interested in you, and you're just giving terrible advice so far. So everything that she's saying, just do the opposite of. Or if I've just cleared up some of those talking points, apply that. You'll be much more successful. But yo, if she's trying to tell you that you need to pin brother off of brother, not like, they might be biological brother, but just within that friends group, if you're trying to do that in order to stoke attention, you're going to be arrow. Seduce his inner circle too. And his family, friends, and colleagues don't like you. Yo, man, you're kind of skipping ahead quite a bit. Oh, you've homed in on a target, and then all of a sudden you're just going to start schmoozing with his family, friends, and colleagues. He'll most likely not continue a relationship with you. Oh, yeah, if they don't like you, that's actually decent. That's actually decent. But also, you didn't give any prerequisites on what a value-add type personality for a woman should be. Anyways. Raza was born in the USSR and became a Russian spy when she was just a teenager. Okay, so if she actually was a Russian spy when she was a teenager, chances are she's not giving it to you straight, and I think we just kind of dissected that. But now we have a male dating coach. Anybody who calls himself a dating coach, I'm immediately skeptical of. But he's going to give you the 5 bare minimum traits to demand in a man. Oh, this is going to be equally as cancerous. Okay. Dating coach has gone viral for the 5 bare minimum qualities a person should look for in a reliable partner, particularly among men. Okay. A video on TikTok. Okay, well, if it actually went viral and it's being well received, this is just going to be, oh my God, how to find yourself a perfect target and how to find yourself, the perfect beta that's out there. Lord have mercy. So we'll see. Okay, Jacob Lucas. To be fair, I don't think I've heard this guy. I've only heard just a couple of guys in that space. He's not one of them, though. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. I have no idea what his work is so far. Self-styled professional dating coach. Ugh. He details the moves boyfriends should make to keep their relationships healthy. Okay, well, this is just going to be ass. Lucas claims he has helped millions of people get their love lives and have always wanted through his real-life methods. Oh, this is going to be so cringe. I'm a professional dating coach. Oh my God, my toes are curling. And these are 5 things that your boyfriend should be doing to you that are the bare minimum. Yeah, no, he's just employing the whole tactic that in order to stay on a platform, you need to placate to women. That's why your boys, that's why you could probably see a shot clock, somewhere on this video. Because my days are numbered, because I don't sugarcoat this shit. Pick up the phone. Your man should be, men you are dating should be good with his phone. Yeah, but do you want to see what he's doing on his phone if he's good on his phone? Because he should be, here's what the man of your dreams is probably doing. Because if we're just going to go ahead and frame it this way, because yeah, he's your dating coach. Okay, he should be good with his phone. Yeah, he's probably working on his phone. Or if it's somebody of high value, well, he's probably texting other girls. So you better get used to that. You should not have to ask a full-grown man to return your calls or texts. Yo, you should just be happy whenever he rings you up. How about that? When he's available, he should do that anyway, he declared. Yo, this guy's just building a better beta. Lord have mercy. And these are the people that get traction. Yeah. This is why I'm going to be the underground sensation. Eventually, when I start to pop off, I'm going to be that overnight success that's probably going to take 10 years to get there. Make a date. Okay, if he's saying that the guys should be setting the date, they should be setting where they're going, making the reservations, controlling the entire frame of the date, that I can get behind. But of course, you can never see the stuff that's actually good advice. Lead the article. It has to be, oh, he's got to be good with his phone. He's got to be at your beck and call. That is a bitch right there. You're not getting a man. You're getting a beta. Boyfriend in question should take you on a date at least once. Oh, no, he's not even doing the good thing. Oh my God, unless you're in a long distance relationship. And chances are, if you're in a long distance relationship, you're not in a relationship. People might say that it's a lot, but I'm telling you, it's really not. You should take you on a date at least once a week. I don't know what this guy's definition of a date is. I have no idea. If that's something that, you know, you have to put money up front for. Not that it really much matters or anything like that, but calling a girl over and then just Netflix and chill after going out for just a low investment date to see if it goes anywhere after that. Okay, yeah, maybe, perhaps. Be supportive. Yo. Okay. Your partner should be your biggest cheerleader. Well, even for the fact that he's framing this, or maybe this is just extracurricular framing by the person who wrote this article. It might not be him, but if you refer to your man as your partner, it means that you don't look up to him. That means that that relationship is about to be over, because women don't date across. Here's another uncomfortable truth. And if they do date across, that man right there, he better be on an upward trajectory. And if he's a much more successful, much more accomplished, older, stronger, taller, better connected individual, he ain't your partner. He's your superior, and that's the only way. And that's another uncomfortable truth that's out there. Women only want a superior. They don't want a lesser man. Even if you just ask them, are you all right going 50-50, or do you want a man to take care of everything on the date? Chances are they will tell you, oh, no, yeah, no, I would rather a man take care of everything on the date. Or even if they say that they want to go 50-50, if we're just going to go ahead and run everything back, realistically, it's at least 51-49. Like, you might pay the check, but he's setting up all the dinner, or you might pay half the check. He's setting up the date. He's putting in all that time. He's picking you up. He's organizing everything. You really think that's 50-50? But that speaks to a broader topic when it comes to females anyways. That you're only as good as your most recent action in their minds. Remember the old movie 50 First Dates, Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, right? When you're in a new relationship, just think of every interaction as that. Because, yeah, you might have bought her something a while ago. You might have helped her and her family out of a bind for a second. But recently, you did something that she didn't quite like. Well, you're only as good as your most recent deed. But, okay, yeah, be supportive. Your partner should be your biggest cheerleader. Your boyfriend should be your biggest cheerleader. If he's not, there's something not right. Trust me. This guy has really good advice. He's helped millions of people with the advice. Trust me. Yo. Your boyfriend should be the emotional... Or I'm sorry, he should be the rock that your emotional waves crash into. Women are the emotional ones. Men will be the problem solvers. So yeah, if you got a problem, you're going to go to your man. He's going to help you figure it out. Otherwise, if you just want to vent, well, first of all, go talk to a wall. I'm not here for that. And second of all, you should be excited to be around him. You shouldn't be needing to be picked up every single time. This is unbelievably poor advice, but he gets to go viral on TikTok. How adorable. Share schedules. Oh yeah? Significant others should be open about their schedules so the couple can actually plan your life with each other. It's really not that hard to do this, he insisted. This is great advice that he's given. I'm at least breaking this stuff down. You might not like it, but it works. Share your schedules. Yep, here's the time, here's the date, here's what we're doing. If that works for you, great. If it doesn't, well, I know another girl who it will work for. Show love. A mature lover knows how to show affection. He should always make you feel wanted. Maybe this guy's just giving advice to dudes, trying to attract dudes. Maybe that's what he's trying to do right here. Several of the coach's followers on TikTok weighed in on the advice. A date once a week. Is this economy? Slammed one user. See, it's never good enough for women. Weekly dates don't need to be expensive. Make dinner together, watch a movie, go on a walk together. It's about quality time, not costs, countered another user. Unsatisfied with the one-sided review, one viewer demanded, I want to see the girlfriend version of this. And he would never do it. You know why? Because he likes to be on TikTok. He knows where he gets all of his views from, because how many does he have on that one? I can't tell, and I'm not going to watch that shit because that is just absolute ass cancer. Both of those articles expose something very telling. Oh, it was trash advice all the way around. I think I filled in the gaps appropriately. But what did that tell you right there about society at large, about mass media in general? It's all excuse me. Sorry, it's been a long day of talking. It's all about placating the woman Everything's in service of the woman. You didn't hear any criticism about women. Oh, you just need to do it for yourself. You don't have to do it, girl. You didn't tell them to, stop interrupting, lose some weight, stop hanging out with your hoe friends that keep you single, greet your man with a smile, make yourself a value-added individual, and be irreplaceable. That's how you maintain a man. And something else that I didn't hear in there at all whatsoever, sex. Where was that to begin with? Because in today's day and age, unless you're saving yourself for marriage, and that's a fraction of a percentile of the population. All of these girlfriend-boyfriend activities, they don't happen until the box gets opened. So you don't have to be fucking on the first date, but it better be coming soon. But no, man, this is just that politically correct, mass-marketed nonsense that just keeps women single, miserable, and medicated. And it keeps men, well, because they just want their little pet incels to wheel out whenever it's appropriate for whatever talking point they're just trying to make. Yuck. So, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.